What's the mother? I mean, I see we streaming. I see some folks here in the chat, but I don't think y'all want no sauce. Do y'all want some sauce? I need to see if the chat is ready for some sauce. What's the motherfucking deal? I see Phoenix Homer, Outlaw, Isaiah, Man Up, Real Family, Jamal Roberts. Are y'all ready for some sauce? If y'all ready for some sauce, hit a number one on that chat. Hit a number one on the chat. If I see enough number ones, we're gonna get this sauce started up. I don't think y'all really want none. I think y'all just want to chat. I think y'all just bored. Y'all be fucking with me because y'all bored and shit. See, we already look. Phoenix already ready to take away sauce from people. You know what I'm saying? Putting the negative ones already. already. All right, we look. Oh man. Well, that's the BT. Already. What's the motherfucking deal? I want to welcome y'all to Salt Sports. And first, let's get this intro cracking, man. We're going to be doing the Rockets pregame a little bit different, and I hope y'all enjoy it because this is we leading into the playoffs, so it's time for a little bit of a change. But let's get this intro cracking first, man, and we're going to get in it to win it. Well, first, I guess I got to do this part. Then we can get in it to win it. Got to cut the fucking thing out. Then I cut the intro out. Never miss another live stream again. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and click for y'all notifications. What's the motherfucking deal, Sauce Nation? I hope y'all ready for some Rockets action tonight. But this is Salt Sports, and if you're not familiar with Salt Sports is a Houston, Texas homer network. So that means we're talking about all sports, not only Houston. But tonight we're talking about the motherfucking red hot Rockets, even though they're not so high because they took that L the other day, but they still red hot because they number one. They the motherfucking best team in the league, even though these other motherfuckers tell, oh, they got all the records, they got the MVPs, but I still think Golden State's gonna. Anyway, fuck them. But I'd like to welcome Mr. Rising Phoenix, Mr. Wise himself. What we're going to start doing is changing up. As we're going into the playoffs, man, we got to give the Rockets the love they deserve. You know, the Texans ain't even in season, and we giving them a round table. So the Rockets are red hot. They deserve a round table. So we're kind of going to start doing something a little bit different during the pre-games. And then once the playoffs actually get started, when the playoffs roll around, then I'll actually start doing Rockets pre and post games because playoff games are important. So you got to talk about those post games. But for now, we only doing a pregame today, and we're going to make that shit shake. So let's see what we got in the motherfucking mix, man. Who we got in here? Is the bank open? Do I have the bank in line? Okay, the bank should be in line. I think everything looking Gucci. Yeah, that's good. All right. So I see, let's see. I see Phoenix, Wise, Outlaw, Isaiah, Guru, Rick James, Beast Mode. You know what I'm saying? Man up, everybody. So let's just talk about some Rockets. Let's talk about a few things. Y'all know how we start this off. And I guess when in the next episode I'll know as we learn news, I should let y'all know the 3 points to ponder before I drop them. But hey, y'all will be fine and dandy with that. So let's talk about the 3 points to ponder, and we're going to get into this first point, which I again forgot to put in order. Oh, and I got to get the roll call going. So while I'm waiting to pull this up, make sure y'all know how it goes with the roll call. Shout out where you from. If you are not from Houston, shout out to your city, state, town, province, territory, category, situation. However you identify, man, just shout that shit out. But if you are from Houston, man, make sure you shout out your side with pride. So the least we can do is show a little bit of love back, man, and, do the damn thing. Why is this acting all kind of weird, crazy? What is the What are the problems here? Give me just a second as I try to pull up these 3 points to ponder. That's why I gotta have shit in order. I don't know why this shit is acting fucked up right now. There we go. I don't know what the fuck is going on, really.
Oh yeah, shout out to everybody who's still showing love on my Deku video. Just hit 4.5K. Fourth on the page when you search up Deku.
Already. Look, Deku gonna be hitting you up pretty soon. So, my man, what's up with that video, man? What's going down?
Hey, shit, I'm gonna have to ask him for an interview.
I was like, hey, get it in. Let me see. All right, this should be the one, and let's get this shit shaking. Why is this shit doing? I'm very upset as to why. I don't know if the program is tripping. Am I tripping? You know, players fuck up, but I ain't that fucked up. Anyway, getting into the 3 points to ponder. Okay, we're going to get to this first one. And finally, there we go. After the shit got to doing all kind of other shit. Let me make sure I got the right shit selected, too. The 3 points to ponder, and we're talking about the Rockets versus the Wizards tonight, man. And the last time we saw the Wizards, they actually beat us pretty handily. They actually beat us, 121 or was it 116 or 121 to 103, something like that. It wasn't very nice for the Rockets. But let's get in it. Let's talk about it. First point to ponder. Paul Wall. No, I'm not talking about the rapper out of H-Town. I'm not talking about the steel tipper on the fofos. I'm not talking about Mr. Sitting Sideways himself. I'm talking about Chris Paul versus John Wall. And this quite possibly could be an epic point guard battle. Some things you got to think about. John Wall has actually been injured for a significant portion of the season. Just came back March 31st. And, it's contributed. I think he had the game back here with like a 15, 14 assist game, something like that. He was playing pretty well. But you're talking about two of the better point guards in the league. Of course, Chris Paul has been doing it for a significantly longer time, but John Wall is not bad. How do you guys feel about Chris Paul versus John Wall?
You said John Wall?
Yeah.
John Wall is good, but I mean, the way his teammates came out and talked about the way he's been running that offense, I don't think his teammates like him. So if your teammates don't like you, but that was the same problem CP3 had. The Clippers was talking about, CP3 not a leader, but JJ Redick wanted to come to the Rockets. Mabute came to the Rockets. DeAndre Jordan wanted to come to the Rockets. So I'd rather have a guy like CP3 that's a true leader and that can demand both sides of the floor.
Okay. Things, you got any specifics or any thoughts on a possible Paul versus Wall matchup? And this is why I said possible. I see Guru said that they say CP3 is out. Don't know if it's true. And that's why I said it's Paul Wall with a question mark, because I know CP3 has been dinged up a little bit. But how would you feel about that head-to-head matchup?
Now, offensively, I do think John Wall would have the edge on Chris Paul just because he does have that athleticism still. But when it comes to who is going to get the better hand, I do think Chris Paul will, just because Chris Paul is the second option on his team. Like, he can have an off night and they still win. John Wall can't do that. So if John Wall comes out slow, they not winning. So I do think Chris Paul will have the opportunity to do better. It's just about whether or not he can put the pieces together, especially coming back from an injury.
Okay. I can definitely see that. Y'all give me just a second. I was rearranging something here. Now, my thing is, and I also heard the same thing that you were mentioning there, Wise, when they were talking about his teammates were they felt like they were a better team without him. That was some of the talk coming out of the Wizards camp. Now, John Wall says he doesn't feel that way. Of course he doesn't, because you want to be a part of something whenever it's thriving. You want to be a part of something whenever it's doing well. You don't want to be the reason why that your team is having struggles. You don't want to be the reason why, things aren't going the way that they were anticipated. And especially if you're the leader, if you're the man, you're supposed to be the guy that we're all dependent on. And it's funny because I know he's been out a while, but you've seen guys like Bradley Beal take over. You've seen some of these other guys here who have had good numbers while John Wall was out. I mean, Oubre has stepped it up. Markieff Morris is actually playing solid. Guys like that.
Shout out to Oubre. I went to high school with Oubre.
Oh, word? Okay.
Yeah, he went to Bush High School.
Okay, what's up? I didn't know that. See? Well, there you go. Bam. Y'all got some new knowledge y'all ain't even know at first. I ain't even know at first. So that's a BET. So moving on to the second point to ponder while we talking about this. But I mean, we can kind of touch on this Wall thing just for a second longer while we're peeling this up. But I don't know. I mean, I haven't watched enough of the Wizards, honestly, to sit here and say if I feel like John Wall is hindering them from getting to that next step. From what I've seen and what I watched, I always thought that John Wall was a solid player. I always thought that he was pretty good. I never thought that he would be a hindrance. But, again, this team thrived while he was out. And so
well, if it's any insight on what his game is kind of like, I look at him like a bootleg Russell Westbrook. That's how I look at him.
But y'all part, man.
Dang.
I've been having the hiccups like some fucked up hiccups all day. So if they come back, like I mean, literally like all.
I thought you was about to puke.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's been like that. Like no, I'm talking about seriously. Like I've been having these hiccups so bad, it feels like I'm about to throw up every time they come. But it's like I don't have to fucking throw up. It's just there it goes, like that fucking shit. It feels like a dry heave or some shit, man.
Yeah, if my voice is kind of off, it's because I'm kind of starting to lose my voice. So
Okay.
yeah.
So like I said, apologize. Look, we all having some ailments and stuff on here. So if we sound all crazy, don't knock us for goddamn. I sound like that drunk mouse off the old cartoons. That's what I fucking feel like. Walk around drunk, kicking up and shit.
Hey, Honcho,
I agree with Phoenix though.
Hold on, I'll give you 1 second. I'm gonna mute the audio for just a sec so I can try to do the old deep breath technique because this shit is stupid. One. Shit, I still probably got the hiccups, but hopefully that helped a little bit. Slightly. Trying to do the old hold your breath technique while you're drinking some water and shit. But the second point to ponder is the missed Swiss. Last time we played, Capella didn't play. The last time we played Capella wasn't available, and Nene did not play. We were sporting the likes of Zochi and Tariq. No, that's not his name. Tariq Black.
Tariq Cook.
Yeah, that would be a horrible name. I'd hate to have that fucking name. So, god damn it, I gotta this shit is really fucking pissing me off. So I think there's gonna be a bit different. We'll have some rim protection. I'm not saying that Tariq does it, but he's not doing what fucking playing. Y'all give me 1 second. This shit is fucking bothering the fuck out of me. Hold on one fucking moment.
Is it your audio that's muted or everybody's audio? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I think Clint Capella being back is definitely going to be a big factor because if I didn't get to see the last time we played them, I was at work, but with Clint Capella being back, that does change it because they're not going to want to go inside if he's camping in the lane. Because Clint Capella has established himself as a pretty damn good rim protector.
Yeah, they give him respect now.
Oh yeah, like it used to be where Clint was one of those guys who, he's not a bad player, but we're not exactly afraid to go at him. Now teams are having to say, okay, well, we don't want to challenge him because he's shown he can block shots.
And he dunking on niggas every day.
Oh yeah.
Every game he dunking on somebody. Every single game he dunking on somebody.
And him and Harden do have that like special connection with those lobs though.
Yeah.
Like
I think it's a him and PJ Tucker be having a competition on like who gonna hustle the most to get rebounds. They be diving out of bounds and everything.
Hey, I love.
That's
PJ
the first time
Tucker.
I've seen the Rockets. Yeah, PJ Tucker the MVP. To be honest,
yeah, PJ Tucker.
Defense.
Hey, PJ Tucker. I compare him. I look at him like that kind of Patrick Beverly for us last year. Like he's that dog. He's that guy who's going to go up there and do everything to lock his guy up.
I think he's comparable to Draymond Green. You put PJ Tucker next to Draymond Green, they do the same things. Same exact things.
PJ Tucker's a better shooter than Draymond, in my opinion. Because
he is.
I think I don't remember what it was exactly going into the year. I think he shot like 80% from three when he was uncontested. Like
he at that corner three, he always hitting it. Harden dished it out to him, he hitting it. CP dished it out to him, he hitting it.
Yeah. But
he a guaranteed 10.
Yeah, I mean, Clint Capella, being back with PJ Tucker out there is going to be good because now we got to look at it like this because we can put an all defensive lineup out there. Like I know people don't think Harden's that good a defender, but he's improved. So we could have.
Yeah, he's actually one of the best post defenders for guard.
Yeah,
so.
I noticed that last year too. Like he I think it's because of how his body type is, because he's not that small. Like honestly, he's kind of built like a Draymond Green kind of guy, and I think the team is starting to realize, hey, he's kind of found his niche with this, so maybe we put him down low more.
Exactly.
Forgive me. Here's a still working. Still got the hiccups. Y'all see, I've been silently drinking water and breath holding and all this. I'm holding my breath now, trying not to fucking.
Hey, we got you, Honcho.
Yes, I appreciate it. Y'all definitely holding it down. But yeah, like you said, Capella's presence in the post, man, is definitely gonna change the way that people play the Rockets. You have to respect it. And PJ Tucker is that motherfucker. Man, PJ Tucker, low key. Man, the Rockets actually made some genius moves. This but great moves. This fucking.
Oh no, I would argue genius. I mean, we not even arguably, we have 2 starting fives.
Yeah, legitimate.
Bro, they better give my boy Morey executive of the year. I know that.
Oh no, if he doesn't win it, it's rigged. Yeah. There's no way he shouldn't win it.
Exactly.
We basically added maybe 5 pieces total, and they weren't like stars or anything.
And I want to recall when they were saying OKC was going to be better than the Rockets all summer long.
Exactly.
Nobody liked the CP3 trade on the media. Nobody.
Yeah. Shit, I ain't care for it at first myself. I ain't think it was going to turn out. When they start putting other pieces around, then I was like, cool. But initially, I was kind of,
Well, I wasn't a big fan of it before he was brought in, but that was mainly because I had seen Harden at point guard, and he looked like a great point guard. Yeah. So I was like, why would we move him back when he showed he can be our number one?
See, when I think of CP3, I think about CP3 from the Hornets. I don't think about CP3 from the Clippers, because when he was in the Hornets running his own squad, that boy was balling out with a reason.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't think about that. I wondered if that is also part of the fucking connection with him, Ariza. Even if this is what Ariza's real, we'll take his second stint with the Rockets. But yeah, so getting those pieces like PJ Tucker, getting Muthaf, fucking the hiccups, all that shit. That shit will play great defense. Let me get to the third point to pun. I'm going silent again in just a second. I'm gonna get it started because this shit is annoying as fuck. I know it's annoying y'all because it's annoying the fuck out of me. Fucking God, I can't. Let me get 5 words out. Damn it, fucking shitty hiccups. The most feared beard. All the former MVPs are choosing Harden, except for one. Except for the only one that thinks he's in the conversation. He thinks he's the MVP. You don't get the MVP for balling out for the last quarter of the season. You know what I mean? Having to go revamp your whole team. Obviously, you weren't doing MVP-like things before if you had to go and get a whole new squad. So I'm talking about LeBron James, the old King James. The most feared beard, James Harden, is the new King James. What's up, everybody? I see, what's the motherfucking deal to everybody? I'm going to let y'all speak on this for a second while I try to alleviate these hiccups.
Bet. LeBron, he been tripping, man. I don't know. James, you can look at James Harden in the last 3 years. James Harden hasn't had a team since he's been in Houston, to be honest. He had Omer Sheik and Jeremy Lin, and I remember we made it to the playoffs. I remember when we made it to the Western Conference Finals with shitty teams, and I know James Harden can ball out, and he lead in scoring. He got cheated out of 3 MVPs. LeBron didn't get cheated out of no MVPs. LeBron, how can you cry about what you got? LeBron has Kevin Love in his prime, which was an MVP candidate. He did have Kyrie Irving. He did have Richard Jefferson. He have all the talent around him. So I don't understand what LeBron be crying about. If you want to compare talent, to be honest, LeBron got better talent than Harden did before CP3. I would say I would say that James Harden was like LeBron when he first came in the league. And remember when he had Dante West and all them dudes? That's how Harden was when he first came to the Rockets.
Absolutely. I would definitely agree about that point you made about how Harden took that so-so team to the Western Conference Final again when people were saying that the Rockets weren't even going to get in the playoffs again, like last year, like they said we weren't going to make playoffs. Because if you look at those rosters and you just look at the names, okay, none of those things stood, especially last year. Nothing stood out to you other than James Harden. Capella was still a young up-and-comer. God damn it. This is bugging the fuck out of me, damn it. Because this shit is going to be fucked up because I need to do the mark my words, and I know this shit going to sound fucking retarded.
But I'm not opposed to LeBron coming to Houston. If he comes and we don't lose nobody, I'll greatly accept LeBron in Houston. Yeah. Let me say that.
But the thing about it is if LeBron comes, we going to lose somebody. It's just the way
that
things
we are.
You'll see, the thing about LeBron is he going to want to try to come. He going to want to try to orchestrate some shit. He going to want things to be like, honestly, if we could go for I seen somebody just send a text to the text line asking about Kawhi and PG3 and shit like that. I'd rather go for one of those two guys if it was possible.
Yeah, definitely. Kawhi on the Rockets? Ooh. You think we win in 65 games this year? We're going to win 75 games. Oh, yeah, especially with Kawhi.
You talking about the defense that he's going to bring to this already loaded defensive team.
Exactly.
It'll be.
But Paul George, I don't know about Paul George, to be honest. He's good, but I don't know.
I mean, if it came down to it, I think I'd rather him than LeBron. But I'm not to the point where I'd want to give up anybody that we have. I wouldn't trade anything that we currently have. I wouldn't change up anything that we currently have to bring one of those guys in. So as far as unless we can get Anderson off the books, because that's way too. First, when he was a starter, it was too much money for a starter. But excuse me, now that he's on the bench, it's way too much money. So.
Yeah, we got to make that trade happen this offseason for real.
This sucks because he's only, like I say again, averaging just below 10 points a game. That's going to be a real hard sell.
But see, the good thing about it is that they will only have to take 1 year of his contract, and then he'll be a free agent after that. So.
Yeah, that is true.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, cool. So we're going to slide into this we're going to slide into the mark my words. Man, I sincerely apologize to y'all. So, man, this is awful. I thought actually I was going to push it back. Then it went away. This shit has been on and off like all day to the point like this shit got my fucking chest hurting and shit, hicking up, shit stopping and fucking drunk mouth shit. What the fuck? Anyway, let's get the fucking mark my words action going. And now mark my words is a bold prediction, not just some old everyday rinky dink thought that is guaranteed to gonna happen or that happens more than likely. You gotta step out on a limb. Make a bold prediction and hashtag MMW so I know I can make sure I can see it. And I will write it down. And again, if y'all get pretty close to your MMW prediction, then I will be rewarding y'all with plenty of sauce. So again, y'all start shooting those out, man. God damn it, I'm fucking pissed off about this shit because like I can barely fucking talk. I'm gonna drink a little bit more water here and try to fix this situation. But I gotta give me just un segundo. I'm gonna remove myself from the.
I'm gonna do my mark my words on air. All right.
Bet.
All right. Harden goes for 40 plus tonight.
I can see that. Okay.
40 plus. That's my mark my words.
With that nasty step back, I can see that happening.
I just don't see any way any of the Wizards can defend Harden. I think they'd be more focused on like limiting his supporting cast. So I think Harden's going to step up and drop 40 plus. Now, the win is a different story. I'm not sure we win tonight.
So is CP3 playing or no?
No, I'm looking on Bleacher Report. I don't see anything about him being out or anything. Oh, wait, no. Craig Ackerman
playing.
Per Mike D'Antoni, Chris Paul will play tonight against the Wizards. Oh, yeah. Except Trevor Ariza has been given the night off. So All right. And okay, I wanted to bring something up that I haven't really heard anybody talking about. Like we mentioned all the people who will need contracts off the Rockets in this upcoming offseason. Are we going to pay Trevor Ariza? Or what is Trevor Ariza going to want?
I don't know. Hopefully veterans minimum. I hope so. If we can bring in a superstar, I hope he can just sacrifice it. But I don't know.
I didn't say it on stream, but I said it in the chat between everybody in the roundtable and all the channels and stuff like that. I think Kawhi Leonard or Paul George will end up a Rocket this offseason. Because I see a lot of players looking at the Rockets and what they did and going, damn, they did this with okay guys. I could put them over the top.
For real. And PG had Houston on his destination list too, so.
Oh yeah.
For the trade list, so.
And I mean, I think the only thing that would hurt Paul George coming here, in my opinion, is Paul George going, well, I just went to a team that had a really good guard and a decent roster. That's the only like thought process I could see him like going through otherwise.
Yeah.
Pardon me, like I said, I'm trying to get these fucking niggas. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to fight through it. It's just
you good, fam?
Yo, real family. If Trevor Ariza, forget the 31 points. If Trevor Ariza gets 14 assists, I'm going to flip my shit.
Yeah, that would be.
Because I'm pretty sure his career high is like maybe 8 or 9.
Oh, Deshaun Watson will be shooting opening shot tonight, won't he? Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah. I saw something about that on Twitter.
Yeah.
That boy just got a brand new Lambo, too. That boy got a Lambo, new house, and everything. He was stunning on the Instagram. I was like, damn.
That's what's up. As long as we know he's here in Houston permanently, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
But yeah, so he'll be shooting that for the first shot. If y'all don't know, the first shot is like a little charity thing that the Rockets that they do. Before every game, they let a celebrity or somebody like that shoot the shot. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm not cut. We're gonna it might be a little bit shorter sauce tonight. We're gonna go ahead and do the score predictions, do the mark my words, because like I said, it's these hiccups, man, they're starting to get to me. Like
all I know is Deshaun better not miss, because he was talking about on the Dan Patrick show how he was getting D1 offers from Ohio State and Clemson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what he did. So he said he used
to. He did say that.
Yeah, so he better not like airball, nothing like that.
Oh yeah, that would be bad business for
that would be a very bad omen for the Texans.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go out and say CP3 gonna have 18 assists tonight.
18.
All right.
I mean, it's not impossible with the roster.
Oh, shit.
See.
Let's get those score predictions here, man, and here we go. Make sure I get y'all written down. This, like I said, I sincerely apologize. Oh, this shit has been off and on all day. This shit got my fucking chest hurting and shit. So we gonna stupid fucking hiccups. Why do hiccups fucking evening? Hiccups, mosquitoes, and ants. All unnecessary shit. I can't even say what the fuck it is because of the damn unnecessary shit. Capella 25 rebounds. Okay.
The last time we lost to him by 18, so
I don't. That's why I was saying I was iffy with this game, because like, see, when we lost to the Raptors, when we came back around and played them, I'm like, okay, they beat us last time. We're gonna be more motivated to beat them, and then I'm pretty sure they beat us again. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's what, like I said, because I think Capella's a big factor. But then when you remove Ariza, if you said he's resting, then I don't know. You know that's interesting.
Hey, To be honest, though, that's more points because Gerald Green gonna play.
Yeah,
He gonna start.
Oh, that's true.
That is true.
Green is going to probably get more time now.
Because Green was actually one of the few Rocks that actually played well that last game that we played, and so yeah, helping him get some more minutes. He should do pretty good. All right, y'all. Like I hate to do it this way, but we're gonna call it a wrap, man, because I got to go do something about this. But I see somebody saying the Astros ring ceremony going on right now, so that'll give me a good excuse to go check it out. But man, with that being said, man, the Sauce Nation, I appreciate y'all. Fuck with y'all. I just have to apologize for this. If this continues on, it won't be a second sauce later. But if I can get this shit under control and fixed for the rest of the day.
Hashtag pick up Honcho on Twitter.
But if I get all this shit under control, man, then I'll make sure to we'll have a second sauce. So I'll make sure it's up in advance. But if not, this may be the only one we do this evening. And if you need some more flavor, then go check out the podcast. I did drop the episode of the podcast today. So make sure you check that out. And we go from there. Man, I want to shout out to Phoenix. I want to shout out to Wise for following through, trying to get a Rockets roundtable rolling, but the hiccups took over and fucked it all up. But with that being said, man, y'all got anybody y'all want to holler at before we get up out of here?
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all keep supporting Honcho, Sauce Sports, the movement and everything. And also the Rockets are going to win by 10. So that's my prediction.
Okay. Already Rockets by 10. Anybody you want to shout out to, Phoenix, before we get up out of here?
Hey, just everything Wise said, and make sure y'all show everybody in the Texans roundtable, the Rock, everybody in that description some love.
Exactly. I see you talking, man. I've been holding my breath. I've been drinking water. I got a whole jug here. Ain't none of that shit working, man. Say play Dead by Daylight as a runner. Fuck that. I played that shit that one time. Man, I got my ass killed. I prefer being the killer. But with that being said, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the health advice. But I'm gonna call a wrap and slide up out of here. And then, like I say, if it's a second sauce, y'all just stay tuned. It'll be I'll make sure to post it ahead of time. If not, check out the podcast. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all following through. I appreciate y'all showing love. And again, like you said, hit that description box below. Show love to everybody, man. This is the Salt Sports Network. And like I say, everybody putting in work, man. I just want to say, everybody, I appreciate y'all. We've been fucking with the flavor since day one. But with that being said, y'all be cool like y'all be cool. I'm chugging up the deuce, and we out.